Hi, I'm Tyler Hill with Freedom Financial Group, and we help families just like you navigate retirement when the paycheck stops. And what we've been going through is a series called Fuzzy Math, and maybe you've said this before. I've ran the numbers, I think I'm going to be okay, but let me ask you, what if the math that you're relying on doesn't tell you the full story?
I'm not worried about taxes in retirement. I'll be in a lower tax bracket.
So whether or not you're in a lower tax bracket once you retire really depends on your income and how much you're needing. But something that I really want to highlight here is when you initially retire, you're likely going to retire when you still have full discretion over what you're pulling from your IRAs or your 401k accounts, because it's really just going to depend on what you need and what you're spending. But something that you need to be aware of is that down the road, when you turn, for most of our families, it's either 73 or 75, you return what's called required minimum distribution age, RMD age for short. You no longer have discretion on how much you're going to withdraw. You are now forced to withdraw a certain percentage. And when you're pulling from those IRA or those 401k accounts, it's treated as income. So if you're in a lower tax bracket when you initially retire, that may work out for the first 10 years. But then down the road, you don't have control over what tax bracket you're in. And so when I think of this, a few stories come to mind, but one specifically, they've done a good job saving. And because they've saved so well in their 401ks and their IRAs, they now have an income problem that turns into a tax problem because they only need about $50,000 a year from their IRAs on top of their other income. And they're good, but they're approaching that RMD age. And right now, their RMD is going to be triple what they're needing. So instead of pulling out 50, they're now going to have to pull out 150, an extra 100,000 that they don't even need, but they're going to have to pay taxes on it. Do you think that's going to impact their tax bracket? Sure. If you're wondering what strategies you should be doing, I won't be able to speak to your specific situation, but we teach a course that goes through not only tax planning, but income planning, investment planning, tax planning, healthcare planning, and legacy planning, just so you can kind of get your arms around all of this.